Hey, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ray. Last name is Reynolds. Please write it down. We're going to spend a couple minutes today. We're going to have some fun at the same time. Ultimate goal, we got to get everybody to million to billion. Now, I'm going to get you the money and the credit too, but I want you to understand how to play the game. There's certain things you get to do, and you've got to understand how to play. All right. Unfortunately, what most people do is they spend thousands of dollars on something that doesn't work. They get stuck, and they just kind of give up. Now, you can't record. You cannot take pictures. You got to get a tablet and a pen. I need you to put it here. Ultimate goal is pretty simple to do. Now, first, we have to start out by writing down today's date. Why? Because if we look at the date today, it is the third month in the second quarter. We have to measure time. We got to make sure we don't waste any of it. Now, this is 2021. That's called blackjack. Now, I don't understand why you haven't got to the $1 million dream. Okay? I don't know why you didn't do it last year or the year before that, too. But write down today's date. Write down December 31st, 2021. Between now and the end of the year, let's go get you the $1 million dream. Is that okay? Let's get you some money. Let's give you some rules and some tools. And let's teach you how to play. Now, by the way, before my coma, that's one of my mansion's houses, front door, one of the yachts, all right, one of the Ferraris and Lamborghinis, too, in the building. See, if I can do this, you can do this, too. Procrastination is the killer of a dream. Did you forget to do something yesterday, today, to tomorrow, too? That stuff's got to stop. How bad you want it? It's kind of like time. I don't control time, neither do you. But we do control what we do at the time we've been given. So the goal is from homeless, stealing and begging off the pier to million to billion. Now, if you want to know how I did it, I'll show you how. It's not hard to do. When I was 7.5, I listened to a poker game. You know what they said? They said a corporation's a legal person. Can you write that down, please? I circled it 10 times. They thought it was weird. Probably true. You know what I did the next day? I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department because I knew there was a library next door. I went in and said, "Ma'am, can you explain this to me?" She said, "Here's a monkey-faced bug." You see, I got pissed off that day. I'm 7.5 years old, being used and abused, and it sucks. You know what I wanted to do is I wanted to find the blueprint, the rules and the tools, the instruction manual, how to get out of hell. I bet you've been looking for it all your life, too. Good luck for that. You spent thousands on crap that didn't work. One of you told me you did the Tony Baloney thing. You did this, you did Lexington Law, CraryPeer.com, and all that crap, and you still never got there. Oh, well, what's wrong with you? Nothing. No one told you the truth and the rules and the tools. See, they didn't know how to play either. So today, I want you to write down connecting the dots. Can you do that for me, please? See, some of you today have a corporation. You know what? They say that 9 out of 10 people have a corporation every day, don't do a damn thing. They don't know what's next. They're sitting there going, beep, beep, beep. There it is. Blueprint, rules, tools. We're going to give that corporation life. We're going to have fun. I went to the library every day, 7.5 to 9.5 years old. 9.5, I sent away a little money order. I'm the founder of Helping Hand Industries. It went worldwide. I got 100,000 in the mail. On top of that, they even named it in the movie Dave. How'd I do so far? You see, my first million was at 14.5. I bought a Lamborghini too. There it is. What'd you get? You see, I want you to write down getting past go. I think you're stuck. I think you don't know what the hell you're going to do anyway. So let's understand. I got my Lamborghini collection at the time, got my Duffys, got my 6 mansions too. Hell, I broke the record for the highest kick on the planet in 1981. I just wanted to prove white men do jump, and stupid people say we don't. I parked my race boat in my backyard. Where you park yours? Helicopter. All right, don't forget about the yachts. And what about the Ferraris too? My first question, all of you, is why the hell haven't you got this? I don't understand. All right, I learned to do this at 9.5. I got no choice. I had God in me. But I used the brain that God gave me. Let's put you to work today. Can you write down Ray's rules, please? Now, there's my life in 2004, July 4th on 2009. We took the corporate yacht out that night to watch the fireworks. Everything I touched turned to gold since I was 4. The next day, I heard the doctor say he's not going to make it. He's going to die. I heard my wife scream her head off. I heard my tax attorney trick my wife to sign a POA. I made that turd a multi-million-dollar corporation too. What can I tell you? There I am. I died. I'm dead. I died at 5:41. How'd I die? The next day, I had swine flu and pneumonia, H1N1, pandemic 9. It killed me. Kind of sucks. It ruined my whole day. But God gave me a choice to stay in peace or go back that day. Well, I went back, and guess what? The problem with you, sorry to say, is the lack of knowledge. You see, you're going to hear things today you never heard before. And what happens is you brought the pain home because you basically did it time after time again because you didn't know how to play. The lack of knowledge. That's the stupidity of man or woman today. You're not stupid. But why didn't you learn to play? You could have learned this at 18 years old, by the way. What can I say? I did $3.6 billion for my clients in 2008. They call me the Godfather Credit too. 2 of you using that monthly payment to Lexington Law. CreditRepair.com. I don't get it. All right, you've been with them for 26 months. That's $2,600. It never takes more than 6 months to rebuild someone's credit in the first place. And credit repair, that's a scam anyway. So let's talk about credit rebuilding today. Is that okay with you? First of all, I'm the guy that trained Ken Yarborough, security chief at TRW in Asperian years ago. Now I like to train you just a little bit. Can you write down Credit Services Act? Write it down. Google it later today. It'll tell you flat out, credit repair is a scam. Not like collect money up front. So none of those credit repair companies are legitimate. They're all scam. Guess what? It'll tell you, go to Credit Repair Organization Act 2, where it says attorneys can't do credit repair. So what the hell are you supposed to do? Well, the reality is your credit's not broken, by the way. You got to rebuild it. Let's build a relationship, you and me. Have some fun. By the way, that information was provided by the Federal Trade Commission for you. Me, it's fun. Every seminar, every boot camp, everything that I do, all right, every class and workshop, you're stuck with me. I don't pass the buck. I broadcast up to 3 times a day, Monday through Friday, and all day Saturday too. Always live. I don't like pre-recorded crap. Because in the workshops, if you got questions, I want to make sure they get answered for you now. Now, understand, it's very simple. I wrote the rules step by step. 1,000 rules to get to the $1 million corporation, $1 million in the bank too. All you got to do is follow the steps, and you can't screw it up. All right, unless you give up on yourself too. First 25 steps for use today. And what I want you to do is go to raisecredit.com. Get your credit reports for free. Clickety-clack, it's step number 1. Give me the report numbers right away. I can make your credit score go up and away. But let's understand something. I got a question for you. Why do you have a Social Security card? Why do you have an SSN? Can you pull it out of your personal wallet? Now, I want you to start from the basic beginning. You got an SSN. Oh, goody for you. Have you read the damn card front and back? Probably not. Step number 2. It says do not laminate, do not use for variety of purposes. It actually says on the card, property of such administration, not you. It's not even yours. When I created Rapid Rescore and Rapid Basic Refresh 2, I can make anybody's score go up and away in about 90 working days. So understand, 90 working days. I guarantee I get your score to go up and away. All right, all I need is the report numbers too. So here's how it works, step number 3. Now remember, it never takes more than 180 days. All right, it depends how you screwed it up too. But the bottom line is, it's like Rapid Refresh and Rapid Scoring too. And I can make anybody's score go up 40 to 200 points. If you want me to do that for you, let me know. I'll do that for you right away. Here's a picture of Credit Karma because it's free. She had a 500 score. Look at it. I got her 157 points in 45 working days. If you'd like me to do that for you, let me know. See, bad credit is because you kind of screwed up some things. We're going to teach you how to play the right way anyway. See, bad credit just holds everybody back, and that kind of sucks. So if you give me the report numbers and I analyze you, I'm going to figure out the right dispute process. I might even ask you to negotiate a debt or two. I might even talk to you about the legal action way as well. Kind of like when I sued Chase Bank years ago. I put them in court in Santa Ana. I kicked their assets too. The judge told that president of Chase Bank, you better pay him $5,000 now. You got more rights than you think you do, by the way. See, you got a choice. It's simple. Two of you have been paying $99 a month for 26 months. I mean, I'm sorry. Like I told you, Mark, earlier, that was called stupidity. Why the hell would you piss money away? Oh, you didn't want to do any work. There's no magic wand. You got to rebuild your credit. It's simple. Me, it's $499. A rapid rescore, credit rebuilding. I put you in a class on Saturday if you want to show up. Educationalization too. Once again, it's $499. That's it. And what happens next is pretty simple. If you sign up during a live webinar now, I give you $1,000 Visa cash card. Twice as much as you paid for the program in the first place. See, I want to take away all your damn excuses. Because it doesn't basically anything else. BS does not put food on the table. No case takes beyond 180 days. Unless you screw up some more and more again and again. I give you back a money back guarantee too. See, it's pretty simple today. We take Zelle, because banks offer that. Make me the recipient. All right, email me at rayrayscredit.com. Or you can basically do a bank transfer or deposit, Chase or B of A. See, I have no excuses. But I like to rebuild every one of you. Now, understand something. You added yourself to the national mailing list. Sorry you did it to yourself. That's how you got all that junk mail too. And half the robocalls you get every day. Why don't you call 888-567-8688? Opt out for 5 years, please. Stop that crap happening to you. By the way, that's called step number 4. Now, so I want you to do something. Plan the problem. I'm sorry, someone got in your way, knocked you down, took it away from you too. Plan the problem. Next, I want you to write down safety credit. These cards in my hand today are $50,000 apiece. Personal credit, we got a problem. All right, first of all, we can't write off the card or the interest rate at all. So I'd like you to pull out of your personal wallet today, put a sticky. Now listen carefully, because you're not going to hear this from anyone else besides me. All right, you'll hear things today you never heard before too. On the sticky, write down the limit, write down 25, 29%. The moment you jacked up a card past 29%, you jacked up this card, you dropped your score. Hell, you couldn't get any more. You did it to yourself. So don't blame anybody else but yourself. Look in the mirror and say, you. Now write down line of defense. In your city today, you have banks and grocery stores that are bankrupt locations, wrote off on their taxes, got a tax credit, and they're in business today. They know how to play the game, but not you. You seem to like bringing the pain home to you, too. Can you put a sticky in the back of the card? Can you write down never bring the pain home again? I don't get it. I've created 17 millionaire clients in 43 years, 16 billionaires, and they listen. Can I get you to listen today? Stop bringing the damn pain home. You never had to in the first place, by the way. That's step number 5. Remember, the only one screwing up your credit is you. You see, the bottom line is this. All right, you got to maintain 25-20%. That way, your credit score maintains an 820. But if you jack it up, guess what you do to you? So guess what? You got an emergency? Oh, you lost your job? What do? Seems like the whole world does the same dumb thing. They run out of time, they run out of money, and they jack up their credit in 42 days. I don't understand. That makes no sense to me. See, I'd like to repackage your life, your house, your car, your bank account. Did you write those 3 things down? You see, today, I want you to remember when I built credit from a cat to prove that stunt too. I got it written in Ink magazine as well. That issue right there. Use plastic to finance your business, finance anything you want. Corporations get to write off the interest rate in the credit card line of credit too. But not you. So what do? You keep hurting your family. You know, if I can build credit from a cat, I can probably build it for you too. But we're going to do it the right way today. Let's pretend right now you need $5,000 now. What do? You ask your friends, your family, the bank, hell, they all say no. You backed yourself in a corner. I don't understand. This card in my hand's worth $5,000, like the one on the screen. If I got to max this sucker out today, the payment's $50 a month. They say that every one of you, no matter how bad your credit could be, you waste $50 every other damn day. Is that true? You see, you shouldn't back yourself in a corner. By the way, they also say you waste $140 a week. If that's true, that's $600 a month. If I max out one of these cards today, the payment's $612.26. So we're going to look at some common sense. For what the average person is wasting in a given month, they could have bought 2 pizza restaurants with a damn drive-through. Stop wasting money. Never bring the pain where? Home. You never had to in the first place. That's step number 6. So the ultimate goal today is you're reaching your goals. Believe in yourself. I believe in God and I believe in me. I broke the record for the highest damn kick on the planet in 1981. I just wanted to prove why men do jump. And stupid people say we don't. So remember, you got some people around you, they say you can't do this or that too. God gave you a gift and a dream. Why can't you see it, believe it, go get it? All you got to do is understand how to play. Let's remember something today. You got an SSN, so you get a paycheck, it's taxed, you get the leftover. Every time you get a paycheck the rest of your life till you're dead. That's why you created the 1040. It's the IRS public record. There you go. But no one's going to teach you how to play. You can learn to play with me today if you want to. You got your SSN, you got your Spear, and your Chanjo and Equifax too. And the moment you jacked up the card, past 29%, you dropped your score, got stuck, hell, you couldn't get any more. You did it to yourself, sorry to say. Don't forget the sticky behind those cards today. The other reason you got an SSN, because we're the collateral for the United States of America Incorporated, especially ever since Nixon took the gold standard out. So let's understand something today. Write down Ray's rules again. This time write down $100,000. I want you to focus on something. If you had $100,000 of personal credit just on 2 damn cards, and you only used 29%, that would have gave you $71,000 of safety credit to feed your family up to 2 years in case you lost your job, pandemic, or blank hit the fan. The average pandemic lasts 18 months. But what most people like you do, you take the money and credit from the family, roll the dice, go, wee, that's hurt the family some more. All right, please don't do that anymore. Never bring the pain home. Your ultimate goal is learn how to play the game. Let's use Ray's rules today. So let's think about that's step number 7. So I've been in 2 comas in my life. First at 5.5, last one in 2009. This one I got to die. That kind of sucks. But the reality is God let me come back too. Now I got a question. There's my yacht, my race boat, my UDOC, my address at the time too. Show me yours. I'm one of the most verified people on the planet today. So guess what? I'm actually dead in that picture. They're trying to ask if I'm a donor at the time too. But God let me come back to help you. You paying attention? See, I came back, had to walk around with an oxygen tank for 5 weeks. I put my score back to an 820. Then I popped another $1 million card again. I have 5 closet divisions. See, shouldn't you have a backup for a backup no matter what happens to you? I don't understand. You can fight through the pain and pull out a closet division and go again and again too. But I'm sorry, I guess you just like bringing the pain home to you and your family too. We got to stop that. You got it? You get to learn to play. Just like the grocer and the bank get to do. You get to play that game too. You could have started at 18 years old. Well, I drop to my knees every morning and I thank God for another day. Then I go do the raised mirror test. Can you try this once? Just look in the mirror and ask yourself 2 questions after 2 minutes. 1, have you completed everything you need to? No, you haven't. No. 2, is there more to be done? What I've found out for over the last 43 years helping millions and millions of people like you, you got an idea, you go ask your friends and family to encourage you. Instead, they interrupt everything you have to say. Oh, you got to do it this way or that way too. Do yourself a favor. Don't let anybody cloud your direction. God gave you a gift. See it, believe it, go get it. That's step number 8, by the way. Ultimate goal, God's delays have never been God's denials. So we get to play the game. Let's go get the money. Is that okay with you? Let's understand. I didn't like stealing and begging off the pier. Eat out of a trash can. I thought it sucked. So guess what? I get to help you. Now we're getting older, slower. We're not as pretty as we used to be. Go back to the job you hate. It's okay. Eventually they're going to fire you anyway. Then you're going to deliver some pizza. Is that your American dream? It's not mine. Since I was 4, I see it, I pray over it, I believe it, and I go get it. It seems to work. It happens ever since I was 4 years old. Everything I touch turns to gold. Step number 9. Now let's talk about Sam's Club, just for the fun of it. 2 years before the pandemic, in California, they shut down 63 locations. All right, just in California, not counting the other 49 states. So remember, they tried, they had some failures, so they bankrupted the locations they didn't like, and then they got a tax credit too. They have open ones as well. See, they're playing the game, but not you. You don't believe you can go get it. I don't get that. Can you write down division and tax ID, please? You see, you've even had 11 cities file bankruptcy in the past. You see, the United States of America Incorporated, they planned that there was a problem for the city too. They created a Chapter 9 bankruptcy, by the way, under the Federal Protection Act. See, you got a bad day, you bring the pain home. That's not acceptable anymore after today. Now, let's talk about Apple Computer. They were in bankruptcy in 1997. You know what? Mr. Bill Gates was indicted 4 times for being so smart. But the reality is, if he didn't write them a check for $150 million, they wouldn't be around today with trillions of dollars too. So now I got you to do something for me. Write it as an assignment. I want you to Google, all right, the word bankruptcy. Write it down. I want you to find out that what I tell you is factually verifiable 100%. When you Google bankruptcy, it says SSN. See, we're all a bunch of ducks. We might as well go quack, quack all friggin' day. But then it says SS4. Corporation, division, subsidiary, more. Hell, sign me up for that too. You never had to bring the pain home since day one. You did it because of the lack of knowledge. That's step number 10. So I don't want to screw up anything. But the reality is very simple today. I want world peace too. So what do we get to do? Look at it. SSN equals a 1040. Tax you until you're dead. Probate 2. SS4 equals 1120. Line 10 there, it says banking and credit purposes. We get to write off the card interest rate too. See, the IRS public record for you, but who's going to teach you to play? I'm going to teach you not to be a duck anymore. Who wants to be a quack quack? You want to be a duck? Quack quack quack? Or you want to learn to play? I'd like you to replace you. I'd like to rebuild you too and make you a division of a corporation. That way you never bring the pain home again. You could have did that since you're 18 years old, by the way. Ultimate goal, what did I hear? I was only 7.5, but they said it. I wrote it down, went to the library almost every day. It's not legal advice, it's chapter 18. Can you read it with me too? It says a corporation's a legal person. It may sue or be sued. Wow. All right, now someone's going to ask you if you did the corporation thing, are you a member of the BBB? Let's understand the Better Business Bureau's been a fraud since day one. That's not me. That's basically 10 million companies will not pay their blackmail money. Disney, KBC, and everything else too. You see, they got indicted in 2013 because they're a fraud. And on top of that, the court in Los Angeles said, get the hell out of my city. You've been a fraud since day one. Hey, I'm not saying it. I'm just reading CNN in 2020. You got a choice to learn to play. But me, I wrote the game, Winning the Game of Business 43 years ago. You want to play? I'll teach you how to play. Now, there are 12 books and CDs. I want you to get today, now. So when you go to my workshops, you're ready to learn some more and write them things down too. It's called the Millionaire's Founders Kit. So today, the office sells it for $9.99. I always sell it for half price on the webinar with me. I was at the Bond Adventure in Los Angeles for 32 years. Every Wednesday night, there was a line around the hotel to get hold of me. Today, if you sell, or deposit $4.99, we're going to ship it to you right away. Now, take a picture of this page. We take Zelle, all right, so we can expedite and ship it right away. You make me the recipient and the email too, ray@racecredit.com. Or you do a bank transfer or deposit. We bank at Chase or B of A. You pick it. Take a picture now. If you want to play with me, let me know. The ultimate goal, I used to incorporate rich and famous people too. Profit and non-profit simultaneously. Over 2019 of them. Then on top of that, I got a program called What? All right, I help people come out of prison too. I rebuild every one of them. Here's Freeway Ricky Ross. Ultimate goal, rebuilding his credit after prison for 20 years. I got him a gold and a platinum card too. Would you like one? See, you got to remember, it's like anything else. I have a boot camp. This is my last and final one that I'm going to do. My wife wants me to go on a business trip for 5 years after starting next year. So what happens is simple. On June 18th, 19th, and 20th, a week from now, from 9 to 4 for 3 days, I'm going to have a billionaire boot camp going after $5 million. Teach you how to play that game too. It's in person, by the way. You can always call 800 Toll free 510-3338. Now if you miss it, oh well, you screwed it up. You could have been in person or you could be online too. On top of that, you get to bring a guest for free. I got no more excuses. Neither do you. You're going to have to beat your doubt, run your own race, and let me basically rebuild it for you. Step number 11. Ultimate goal, getting past go. God's gift. One of my mansions at the time. My race boat, my yacht in my backyard. Where you park yours? Helicopter. Alright, Lamborghini in building 2. Now today I'd like you to write down, you're going to change your driver's license to a P.O. box or mailing address. You don't have to, but I'd like you to do it. See, I'd like you to protect your ass. And use Ray's rules and never bring the pain home again. You have the Driver's Privacy Protection Act too. Ultimate goal, that's step number 12. Now, when I created divisions the way they are today in 1986, multiple functions, disconnect, isolate, incorporate, separate pieces, cash and supply credit per division, alright, you can play too. Now let's pretend you let me do the work for you. And I get you up to $1 million card, paid over time. And then we get 9 sisters, because those are called divisions. And we get them a card, call it a bucket of money. Damn, I wrote a book on that too. How about a piece of property for every division? How about a franchise too? If we screwed up one of those, and we had to get rid of that one, because we did the 3-step, wouldn't we have 8 left to go? Well, what will we do next? Set up another one again and again too. If the bank, the grocery store, and the city can do this, so can you. It's called your constitutional right. But oh well, what can I tell you? I wrote buckets of money, tax balancing. Become the bank too. You can learn to play if you want to. Ultimate goal will be up to you. You see, it's like your car. Like I said, house, car, bank account. Let's look at the car you drive today. Can you see it where you're at now? If you do, look at it. Or think in your mind when you bought that car. What did you do? You went to the car dealership and you saw them come out with their ugly shirts and ugly ties. Which one to get it? They flip the coin. Which one's going to get you? Then you go in there and they sweat you for hours on end. So you sit there with that guy with the ugly shirt and ugly tie. And then you make the rules. And then the salesman changes it again. Then you go to financing. Hell, they change it all again too. Then they handed you a piece of paper that said, we need you to fill this out to run your credit. You screwed up. When you sign that paper, you're supposed to use Ray's rules and put this allows one inquiry and take a damn picture. Unfortunately, you didn't do that, so you kind of screwed up too. By the way, that car, you're the registered owner. When you drive it, does it go quack quack when you drive? You see, that car should have been tax ID in the division. That's what it should have been, but you're the registered owner today too. By the way, that's called step number 13. Cover your assets. That's what I would do if I was you. If you drive that car to the bank and the grocery store today and you get a little bumpity bump, that person's going to act like they're going to die. See, they got to put a show on for everybody around you too. Then they ask you for driver's license, insurance, registration. And then your heart falls out of your chest. See, if you would have listened carefully, you basically have to understand something. Driver's license, home address, really? Insurance? You're paying for it out of the paycheck, which is tax. You get the leftover. Okay. Corporation could actually pay for the insurance before tax was considered. Okay. But you're the registered owner. Oh, well, when you drive to the freeway, you see all the billboards, those attorneys. You see 44 on TV every day called bloodsuckers. They're going to sue you and take everything you got. Maybe you want to transfer the registered owner to a division. So that way they can get diddly squat. Why not? So you got a choice to learn to play. By the way, that's called step number 14. Now, this car, fleet price, tax ID, it doesn't show up on personal credit reports too. That's the greatest gift if you did it the right rules, right? Now, if you got a repossession today, sorry, the IRS can give you a 1099-C. Now, you got a tax problem too. Now, I had a problem when I was 19. I had 17 houses. I had $841 million under corporate structure before I died in the coma. But you know what's really weird? They told me I couldn't get number 18. I go, why? Loan to value problem. Okay. The moment I transfer them to divisions, not only did I free up the loan to value problem off of me personally, but I separate liability in case someone slipped and fell. They couldn't take it all too. You see, like I said before, your paycheck gets taxed, you get the leftover. Corporations are allowed to pay all the bills first and pay tax on the leftover. How about we pay zero tax on 10 billion? Hell, Amazon did. You pay more tax than they do. They even talked about that on the news last night too. You see, you got a choice today. All right, the rich and famous people, it's not the point they don't pay tax. They play by the damn rules. They're not finding loopholes. That's crap. Your choice is you can play too, or you can go and stay stuck. They don't pay tax because they're playing by the rules. Million and billionaires do it every day. So your choice is simple. Learn to play or go back home and be stuck. Nobody told you to be stuck. That's up to you. Doesn't matter which one they are. So guess what we get to do? We get to learn to play. But we have to learn by the IRS rules. Corporations pay tax when they make a profit. We can learn to play. All right, I mean, my goodness, he's got a house worth $165 million just for the damn house. You want to join the club? You can if you want to. The bottom line, even Mickey. You pay more tax than Mickey. They got $1 billion in the bank. They wrote an IOU, dead offsets taxes. It's in Newsweek. Check it out. They're the loophole king. They should have called it a loophole duck. Simple. Federal Express, Dish, and Nike pay no tax too? Damn. Why don't we sign me all up? Let's go learn to play. But again, why don't you draw the 4 boxes in front of you and write down line of defense? Something gets bad, what are we going to do? We're going to play grocery store, bank, and city. We're going to keep the good pieces. We're never going to bring the pain home because only stupid people do that. And you're not stupid. You're highly intelligent too. You brought the damn pain home because you didn't know. You could have played this game since you're 18 years old, by the way. Ultimate goal, that's step number 15. See, I can build credit under SS and SS4. I'm an affiliate. We get to play together too. You see, you got a choice. Now remember, I broadcast up to 3 times a day, Monday through Friday, all day Saturday. In the workshops and classes, you get to fax questions, you get to type them too, and I get to answer them all for you. Saturday from 7 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've done this for 43 years. Where the hell you been? That's up to you. See, I gotta make you a qualified CFO. That's just the truth. So for $499, a giveaway, all right, where you do a rapid rescore, credit rebuilding, put you in a class on Saturday if you want to go up, education, analyzation too. It's guaranteed for $499. Get you $750. And if you sign up during the webinar, like now, I give you a $1,000 Visa cash card. But if you don't do it now through me, and you call sales, go ahead. They can't give you the card, and they charge a little bit more too. They make a commission on you. No case is beyond 180 days, long as you do what you're told to do. Remember today, all right, we take bank or Zelle. Zelle, now. Or bank transfer deposit, Chase or B of A. You pick it. It's up to you too. So now talk about the corporation, because some of you have one. I don't get it. You have a corporation, all right, and you sit there and go, that's it. They say that 9 out of 10 people set it up don't do a damn thing after they set it up too. You see, they don't know how to play. They just got to play with me. I'm going to do a credit rebuilding, rapid rescore, make you the qualified CFO you need to be. Articles also tax ID, if you don't have it. From there, corporate setup, level 1, every Wednesday and Saturday for up to 90 days while I do the work for you, and I get to teach you how to play. See, that's all you got to do. Now, the office sells it for $2,000. On a live webinar, which is now, I always give you half price of $999. But then I build you $10,000 of cash credit. I want to give you 10 times money back to you, so you take away all your damn excuses. See, BS does not put food on the table. Millionaires in the making. Same as the previous one, but you get $25,000 of cash credit. Half price is $1,999 to you. No excuses. We take Zelle, or a bank transfer deposit. Chase or B of A, you pick it. Take a picture of that page. If you want to play with me, ultimate goal, I'd like to incorporate you like doctors and lawyers, CPAs do, but guess what? It's up to you. All right? That's called step number 16. Ultimate goal, pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. So corporations use debt to offset taxes. All right. Wow, it works. It's called borrow money's not taxable. Oh, you get a paycheck. You get the leftover. Oh, goody for you. And then you pay for a car. You should not pay your bills too. Then you're taking the money and credit from the family and going, wee, let's hurt the family some more. I don't get it. It makes no sense. Why would anybody pay payment, gas, registration, insurance on a car? They could say no and drive a damn company car like I do. Why not? Everyone else does. You get to play the game too if you want to. But that's step number 17. Ultimate Go, I want you to download a form called SS4. Is that okay? So look what it says on line 10 again. Banking and credit purposes. SS4 equals 1120. 4. Divisions, corporations, subsidiaries, and more. Oh my goodness, sign me up for that too. The IRS tells you it's public record. But that's all it does. Nobody teaches the rules and the tools. And all the books and CDs you've been paying for, all that crap that didn't work, and all the blah, blah, blah. Guess what? I'll do the work for you too. I got no excuses, but now neither do you. Step number 18. Why don't you go to irs.gov today and download an SS4 form and verify what I just told you is the truth. It will set you free. Chapter 9 bankruptcy for city? And you got a bad day, you bring the pain home. Why would you do that to you and your family too? Chapter 18. Not legal advice. 7.5, I learned this. Corporation's the legal person right in front of you. You see, the United States of America Incorporated, by the way, they set up their 50 states, their corporations. That's called line of defense. But not you, of course. And then the states, they set up the cities. The cities are the line of defense too. When are you going to do this for you? I don't get it. I don't understand. They even planned the problem. All right, like I told you in the beginning today, they created a Chapter 9 bankruptcy in case shit hit the fan too. They get to bankrupt the debts of the city and stay in business today. But not you. You keep bringing the pain home to you and your family. When you are we the people. I don't get that. Your constitutional right? As long as you're trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, you want to be dead. Guess what? Nixon took the gold standard out. They can't quit printing money. Is our president going to want $1 trillion or $2 trillion? You know what they had to do? They put them on hold. They wanted to check out if they had enough paper. But let's print some more shit. That's all they do. I mean, hell, look at it. It's factual. Now, understand something today. The hospital is federally mandated that every woman sign an SSN form for the baby. Baby's not getting a damn job. Oh, they got to print more money and bond the baby too. Mama don't sign the form, and mama can't take the baby to the stroller. The car seat cannot go home. They won't let her out of the hospital too. Now understand, you have these websites that say you don't have to guarantee. I'm sorry, BS is BS. To get cash cards, you got to be a qualified CFO. I'd like to get you 8 cards per division, up to 9 lines of credit too. Then supply credit, vendor credit, marketing credit, lease credit, gas cards too. Gotta make you the qualified CFO. That's just the truth. It will set you free. Now, before you think about that trade line crap, you'll see that too. Understand something. Look up the Fair Lending Act, because I don't want to really visit you in prison. Your choice is corporate credit is a write-off, interest rate, credit card, line of credit too. But not for you, but a corporation could. But again, now we expedite everything. Credit Karma is an affiliate. That's why they have no phone number to talk to you. They want you to clickety-clack. My affiliate fees in 2008 were $26 million. I donated that too. See, the faster I build you up, the faster we get affiliate fee too. So we get more money. So I want to get it done like yesterday and overnight too. And then when you bought your house, I'm praying that you use Ray's rules, right? Escrow close, homestead, put it in a trust. Oh, you didn't do that? And when they sue you, they take it away. When you die, it gets stuck in their probate. And your family got diddly squat because you didn't plan a damn thing too. Well, that's on you. When you fix up a property, you hire a contractor, and they hire the subcontractor to stand outside Home Depot. Oh, goody. Good workers. What if they slip and fall, and they sue you and cut corners too? They just take everything you got. But what if you thought, all right, you plan the problem, it's up to you, and you quickly deed every property you ever get to a division, an assignment of equity too. That way, at the end of the day, when they try to sue you, they get diddly squat. Hell, why not? I told you to plan the damn problem. Oh, don't tell me why they knocked you down. You didn't plan the problem. That's up to you. Now, I'd tell you to look up irrevocable trust if I was you. but you do what you want to do. Now, that's step number 19. 6 more to go. Now, here's the problem. Some of you, I don't want you to pay tax rate. Shut up. It's like the Nevada crap. If you're not in Nevada, you don't get Nevada, period. All right? Why? I was the largest registered agent in the world. I sold 10 times more Nevada Corps anywhere on the planet. You cannot circumvent your damn state. You play by the rules. The IRS rule book says corporations don't pay tax till they make a profit. So if you were one of those playing peekaboo with the IRS making a mess, knock it off. Go to irs.gov. Download a form called 656 433 A and B. Get your free damn money and get your butt back in the system where it belongs. Hey, they're printing it every time they can. They're giving free money all the time. Look at all the people who don't want to go back to work, getting the extra unemployment check till December 4th. Why the hell would they want to work? They get more money staying home, picking their nose. Simple. That's basically step 20. You know me. I had $841 million in real estate in the corporate structure before the coma. I've never put any money in a corporation or basically fixing up properties too. I don't understand people. I'm one of the original OPMs. I set up the divisions to buy from the manufacturer and open an account. Get up to a 70% discount. Don't have to pay a bill for 30, 60 to 90 days. Escrow closes, it pays off the debt. Now I got up to $200,000 left over. Kind of fun. Can you write down raise rules? Leveraging money? Borrow money's not taxable? Set up the line of defense? See it, believe it, go get it? Hell yes. Oh, step 21, that's called blackjack. You get to win. Just before my coma, this was my building. It was only 22,000 square feet in Irvine Spectrum. I had other locations in 5 other states doing $1 million a day, helping people like you. The bank would be at the office every day going, Banks always kiss your ass. Yeah, it's when you got money. When you don't have a pot to piss in, hell, they don't even know your damn name. Remember, banks borrow from the banks, from the feds up to times 10. Then they loan back 5 to you. If you would have took that money from that escrow and you leveraged it, raised rules way, you could have created $3 million of borrowed money, non-taxable. Like they said on the news last night, billionaires and millionaires, they use borrowed money to pay their bills because there's no damn tax. I don't get it. Why the hell don't you want to play? Are these suckers turned on? I don't get it. I go tell you to go get a McDonald's today, get a Big Mac or fry and a chocolate shake. Hell, they got a drive-through through a pandemic. You want to play? Your corporation doesn't do business, it just has credit. You set up the line of defense. That way you see it, believe it, go get it too. The divisions are the ducks. They say quack, quack. What if something goes wrong? What are we going to do? Pull a Donald Trump, a Wells Fargo City, Bank of America, whatever, rich and famous people too. We're going to do the 3-step that I invented for you. You ready to write it down? Disconnect, oscillate, incorporate. If I can't save it, I'll bankrupt that sucker if I have to. Keep the good pieces, but never bring that pain home. Why the hell would anybody bring the pain home? Isn't that called stupidity? I don't understand. Step number 22. Your goal is to play. Now look in the mirror today one more time and ask yourself a basic question. What are you willing to lose? I don't lose a damn thing. I want world peace too. But let's understand something. It's not acceptable to bring the pain home ever again after I repackage you. Corporation to division. If I gotta lose anything, it's a damn division. It's cheap, and I get another one, another one, another one, another one. If a bank and a grocery store can do this and Sam's Club, so can you. But it's like if you're gonna play a chess game, you gotta lose a piece or two. You know this. But winners, they get checkmate all the time. You ready for checkmate? Step number 23. Ultimate goal. My wife asked me in July 3rd, 2009, honey, can we go to the Huntington Beach house and take out one of the yachts? Why not? I got the yacht up, I filled it up, used a corporate credit card, wrote off the interest rate, the credit card too, and I wrote off the yacht too, because you're allowed to. Can you imagine? All right, there's no loophole, you just got to play the game. There's me dead, but I got to come back and help you. But there's my yacht, my race boat, my U-Dock and address too. Where's yours? I'm from Show Me State. I think most people full of blah, blah, blah. But not you. I got to die, I got to come back and help you. 5 weeks with an oxygen tank, put my score back to an 820. Then I popped $1 million card again. Whee! See, I got my 5 closet divisions. That way I have a backup and a backup too, fighting through the pain. You should always have a backup for you. You could have set this up at 18 years old. I don't understand. God's using me to help you today. You paying attention? Are these turned on? So here's the building, car, Reynolds University. Wow. I got to steal and beg off the pier, eat out of a trash can. Got used and abused. Got to go in a coma. Got to go another one to die. I got knifed 6 times. I've been shot twice too. And so much more you have no idea. But I don't have a damn excuse. I reach the damn dream. I focus. I think and I do the impossible. I've done it all my life. It's your fault you're not where you want to be. It's about time you learn to raise rules. All right? Get you to one thing. I create millionaires. You got the guts to be there? Let me know. See, it's like motivation. I think it's great. I listen to it every morning for 5 to 10 minutes. And then I go to work. So remember today, let's build your story. I'd like to get you up to an 820 credit score. I'd like to get you up to $100,000 of credit. Don't use more than 29%. Have safety credit. Then I'd like to get you a corporation, divisions up to $1 million of credit too. Stop bringing the damn thing home. You never had to. It's ridiculous. So if you want the 1,000 rules, all right, it's in the Millionaires Founders Kit. It's $4.99. But then bring it to the class and let's play some more. So take a picture of the page. It's Zelle, bank transfer, deposit, Chase or B of A. You pick it. It's all up to you too. Now remember, the 14th Amendment. How did the 14th Amendment turn corporations into people? Wow, the United States of America incorporated too? They set up 50 states corporations, but not you? Oh, then the states set up their divisions. Oh, sorry, they're called cities. Are you ever going to get off your assets and go get the dream? This is up to you. It's ridiculous you haven't done it before today. But the ultimate goal, you don't hear from what I teach today from anybody on the planet. So you might want to learn to play, never have joint credit again. Or you buy a house, escrow, close, homestead, put in trust, raise rules. Corporation up to $1 million of credit. Because divisions are cheap. We put one together for every piece of property, every franchise, every current business too. We set up the line of defense. And you master raise rules here. One thing about knowledge, they can never take it away from you. Ultimate goal. That's step number 24. You see, here's the thing. If all you want me to do is get you a 750 score, I'll guarantee it. Not a problem. It's $4.99. I'll invite you to a class every Saturday at 1 o'clock. Education Analyzation 2. It's free with the corporate package. But all of a sudden, if you don't want the corporate package, it's $4.99. And basically, I give you a Visa, all right, cash card at the end of the program if you do it during the webinar. If you don't, forget the card. Basically, it's simple. All right? No case should take more than 180 days, period. You see, all you do is Zelle, bank transfer, deposit. You pick a Chase or B of A. I got no excuses, but now neither do you. Starter package for millionaire? Corporate setup, wrapper rescore, articles, also tax ID, setup in level 1. Ultimate goal, $2,000 normally. On a webinar with me, I give you half price of $9.99, and I build you $10,000 of credit, 10 times money back to you, and this is all yours. What excuse could you have? It's like winning the damn lottery. You get 10 times your investment back. All right, you got no one on the planet that is what I do today. Millionaire in the making. Oh, this gives you $25,000 in cash credit. Half price is $1,999 to you. No excuses. Take a picture. It lasts longer. Zelle, or basically deposit or transfer. Bank of America or Chase Bank too. All up to you. See, like I told you, I'd like to repackage your life, your house, your car, your bank account. Because I'm sorry, I just think you're doing it all wrong anyway. So the ultimate goal is like the billionaire in the making. Last and final one on the 18th, 19th, and 20th of this month. If you don't call and go there, that's your own damn fault. All right, that's 3 days, and we're going to go after $5 million of credit and talk about that too. Why? The IRS is $5 million below a small business. We're going to take their numbers and basically have some fun too. And then we allow you to bring a guest. Now what excuse you got? It's 800-510-3338. But again, online I saw it today by 10 different blah blah pop-ups. You got to do this for the American dream. I've never seen so much bullshit in my life. I go to events and I go after that, after they're done going blah, blah, blah. I always go up front and go, I got 10 million in my hand. Are you going to help me get this too? Are you going to give me the rules and the tools? Are you going to hold my hand every step of the way? Are you going to take my money like Tony Baloney did and go bye, bye, bye too? You got a choice today. You got to receive money every month. Pay your bills. Everybody needs to drive a damn company car. Go on a business trip, help other people, free up their time. You got to master the rules and tools called the line of defense. See it, believe it, go get it. 1,000 rules and steps is $1 million company. 20,000 is billion. How far you want to go? $4.99 to rebuild your credit, guarantee $750, and a class on Saturdays, and one in class 2. All right, and it's free with the corporate package, and you get it for $4.99 if all you want is that too. And all you got to do is realize I give you a visa, twice as much back to you than you paid flat out. Where's your excuse now? I'm calling you out. Simple. All right, no case could go out past 180 days. All you got to do is Zelle, deposit or transfer to Chase or B of A. Starter package for a millionaire. 10 times credit back to you for $9.99. Millionaire in the making, $1,999, $25,000 of cash credit. And all you had to do is Zelle, bank transfer, deposit, Chase or B of A. Then you get stuck with me for 90 working days. That'd be kind of fun. See, stay safe, stay strong today. We got to do our best while Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. Ultimate goal. I'm going to give you 10 minutes to Zelle or transfer. If you don't, after that, call the office. Have the sales team charge you just a little more. Can't get the bonuses I offered, but they get to make their commission and you get to still play with me. It's 800-510-3338. So the ultimate goal is get to the next level. And the next step, step number 25. Zelle, transfer right away. Got 10 minutes. If not, call the office at 800-510-3338. They'll work the best goal that they can for you. It's up to you too. See, I'm going to do my best all through the day. All right? Because I know God's going to do the rest for me like he does for you. Never forget, God loves us all.